Feeling isolated, even when the room is full of people? What if I told you a 4-minute breathing practice discovered by Stanford scientists can literally rewire your nervous system for real inner companionship and start dissolving that heavy ache of loneliness today? This isn't theory, it's proven science that works faster than most people expect, and you can test it right now while you're sitting there. Stay with me, this changes everything. Welcome to Take and Grow. I'm Dr. Silas Kincaid, and if you've ever felt that quiet emptiness, the kind that whispers you're on your own even when life looks full from the outside, you're exactly where you need to be. This full deep dive episode is your complete roadmap to Stanford's breakthrough breath protocol that turns solitude from a burden into your greatest source of inner strength. We're going way beyond the surface today. We'll name the real problem, unpack the exact science, walk through the protocol with multiple live guided practices, share real transformations from people just like you, troubleshoot every obstacle, and show you exactly how to weave this into your daily life so you feel connected from the inside out, no matter what's happening around you. If you're ready to turn loneliness into self-trust and richer real-world bonds, settle in. This one is built for lasting change. If you're already feeling the possibility, hit that like button early. It helps us keep bringing you tools that actually move the needle. The real weight of loneliness. Naming the problem so we can solve it. Let's look this challenge straight in the eye, because real growth always starts with honest awareness. Loneliness isn't just feeling sad, it's a full-body signal that something essential is missing. Right now, research shows 1 in 3 adults worldwide experiences it regularly, and in many places those numbers keep climbing. It doesn't pick favorites. It hits teenagers scrolling alone at 2 a.m., busy professionals whose calendars are packed but whose hearts feel empty, new parents, empty nesters, high achievers, and quiet introverts alike. What most people don't realize is that loneliness triggers the exact same stress pathways in your brain and body as physical pain. Cortisol stays elevated, your immune system takes a hit, sleep gets harder. Over months and years, it quietly raises risks for heart issues, inflammation, and even faster cognitive wear. It's like your nervous system is stuck in a low-level alert node, constantly scanning for connection that never quite arrives. I've heard it from so many of you in our Take and Grow community. The single parent who walks into an empty house after work and feels the silence like a weight. The remote worker whose video calls end and the room goes quiet. The recent graduate who moved across the country for opportunity, only to realize success without belonging feels hollow. You're not broken. Your body is simply doing what it evolved to do. It's wired for belonging. The beautiful part? We now have a precise, research-backed way to speak directly to that nervous system and give it the safety and companionship it's been craving all along. The Stanford discovery that outperformed everything. Back in 2023, a research team at Stanford Medicine, including Dr. Andrew Hugerman and Dr. David Spiegel, ran a detailed study with more than 100 participants. They tested different 5-minute daily practices side by side, several breath patterns, and even mindfulness meditation. The clear winner was a technique they called Cyclic Sighing. Here's what the data showed. Every group improved somewhat in mood and calm, but the people using this specific breath pattern saw the biggest daily increases in positive emotions, energy, joy, peacefulness, and a deep sense of ease. Their resting breathing rate dropped in a way that signaled the body had shifted into a calmer baseline state, and the benefits kept growing stronger across the full month of the study. This matters for loneliness because loneliness thrives when your nervous system stays in that low-grade threat mode. Cyclic sighing flips the switch. It sends a clear, direct message through your breath. You are safe. You are supported. You belong, starting right here inside your own body. Deep science, how one breath pattern talks directly to your brain and body. Let me walk you through the mechanics so you understand exactly why this works at such a deep level. Your breath is one of the few systems in your body you can consciously control. When you take that first full inhale through the nose, you oxygenate deeply.
The second quick top-up inhale fills the very top of the lungs completely, but the real magic happens on the long, slow exhale through the mouth, that long, gentle sigh. This pattern activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest side that calms everything down. It slows your heart rate, reduces inflammation signals, and improves heart rate variability, which is one of the strongest markers of emotional resilience. With consistent practice, your brain begins to associate your own presence with safety. That inner companionship starts to grow naturally. The same neural pathways that once amplified isolation now start reinforcing connection, first to yourself, and then, without force, to the people around you. This isn't a temporary mood boost. Daily use literally retrains your nervous system to default to calm instead of scanning for what's missing. Exact protocol breakdown plus first full live guided practice. Enough background. Let's make this yours right now. Here's the exact technique, step by step. Sit or lie down comfortably, shoulders relaxed. Inhale slowly through your nose, filling your belly first, then your chest. Without pausing, take a second quick top-up inhale through the nose to fill the lungs completely. Then exhale slowly and fully through your mouth, like a long, gentle sigh that releases every last bit of tension. That's one complete cycle. We're going to do this together for a full 5 minutes right now. Close your eyes if you feel safe. First cycle, deep inhale through the nose, fill. Second top-up inhale through the nose, and sigh it all out slowly through the mouth. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Take a moment. How does your body feel right now? That subtle but real shift you just experienced? That's the beginning of the rewire. Real transformations, stories from people who changed their lives with this practice. Stories make the science personal. Let me share a few from our Take and Grow community so you can see what's possible. Alex, a 42-year-old remote worker, used to dread endless evenings. After just 2 weeks of morning cyclic sighing, he told me he stopped the endless doom scrolling and actually reached out to an old friend for coffee. The conversation felt natural, not desperate.
Maria, a recent empty nester, said the practice gave her back a sense of self-worth she thought had disappeared when the house went quiet. She now starts and ends her day with it, and her relationship with her grown kids feels richer because she shows up full instead of reaching out from emptiness. These aren't overnight miracles. They're the natural result when your nervous system stops treating solitude as danger and starts treating it as opportunity. Common pitfalls, troubleshooting, and advanced variations. Most people see beautiful results, but a few things can slow progress. Let's clear them up so you don't get stuck. If your mind wanders, that's completely normal. Just gently return to the breath without judging yourself. If the double inhale feels awkward at first, begin with single deep breaths and build the second top-up over a few days. Advanced ways to use it, try the practice right before social situations so you show up grounded and present. Or add a quiet gratitude thought on the exhale for an even deeper emotional lift. Some listeners do it twice a day, morning reset and evening wind down. Others pair it with a short walk. Experiment and make the practice your own. Second, extended guided practice and daily integration plan. Let's do another full round together, this time with a focus on building that lasting inner companionship. Second immersive guided session, about 5 to 6 minutes, deeper cues. With each exhale, send warmth to any lonely parts of yourself. You are here. You are enough. You belong inside your own presence. Beautiful. Carry that feeling with you today. Here's your simple, practical integration plan. Morning, 4 minutes right after waking. Midday trigger, anytime you notice the ache beginning to creep in. Evening, wind down with it before bed. Track how you feel after 7 straight days. The changes compound in ways you'll notice. From inner connection to a life that feels fully lived. When you make this practice part of your natural rhythm, loneliness stops being the enemy. It becomes the doorway to deeper self-trust, clearer purpose, and more meaningful relationships.
You show up to life whole. You listen better. You create from abundance instead of lack. That's the real gift of this Stanford-backed tool. It doesn't just soothe the pain, it rewires the pattern so you grow stronger, calmer, and more connected every single day. You now hold everything you need to start rewiring your experience of loneliness today. Your challenge this week is to commit to the 4-minute practice every single day. Come back to the comments and tell us, day 1 versus day 7, what shifted for you. Your story might be the one that gives someone else the courage to begin. If this episode gave you even one moment of relief or hope, do these 3 things. Hit the like button. It tells YouTube this kind of deep, practical help matters. Subscribe and turn on notifications. We release new growth tools every week. Share this video with one person who feels isolated right now. You could be their turning point. You're not alone on this journey. We're growing together, one breath at a time. I'm Dr. Silas Kincaid. Thank you for spending this time with me on Take and Grow. Breathe deep, stay connected, and keep growing.